again, your girl Sharon Kerago, and
this is Susan Wendia Kenya.
and
Once again, welcome to Hello Web City. So we are back with a new topic.
so the topic today is science is not ready to settle down.
So guys, I hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy as we bring you up to this topic. So, what is the first sign that he's not ready to settle down for you?
Okay, for me, the first sign is he has not let go his baggage.
Yeah, somebody who tries every time it's always bringing up his exes. We're talking about what happened
Yeah.
to him in the past, or what he regrets, or no, talking about what you regret could be a positive sign. Yeah. But always bringing up, you try to have a conversation between the two of you, but this person, this girl or this guy, is always trying to compare you to their exes, or is always trying, my ex used to do this, my ex did that, my ex. That is not somebody that is ready to settle down with you.
Yeah.
They are still stuck in the past. They are still not ready to let go of what happened to them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So for me, if you're in a new relationship, just let it go. You see, whatever happened, happened. And knowing something new is starting something new, just let it flow, let it be.
Yeah, try to focus in the present.
In the present, and just be positive. You see, whatever happened in the past doesn't mean it'll happen again.
In as much
things
as
are different.
But sometimes somebody would want to talk about what happened to them in the past to avoid repetition of that. But there is a way in which you can bring that up.
Yeah.
But every time that you're trying to have like a proper discussion with your guy or with your girl, and they're always referring back to their exes. I feel like that's a huge sign you're not ready. Like you're still stuck on your ex, and you're trying so much to live back in the moment that already passed.
Yeah.
Try to focus more on what you're having right now at the moment, what's going on. Yeah.
Actually, that's a red flag, and it's a red flag that so many people do ignore, and they're like, we just stop it, or she'll just stop it. It will just atawacha too
with time. No, you want or she want, she want.
Yeah.
Because the more that you entertain that, the more that they'll think you're comfortable hearing that, or that you're comfortable being compared to their exes, which for me I don't like.
Yeah, I also don't like it.
Let go of your ex. Let's live. Let's try to create our own memories. Yeah.
The past is in the past, in the present. So,
and then another point, I think, sign that somebody is not ready to settle down. When you try, every time you try to have a sit down and talk about the future, and they're always trying to dodge it and bring up another topic. That is not somebody who wants to settle down. Because I believe that if I want to do this with you, and I'm serious, the problem is most people, they just date to have fun. I think dating should be have life goals. Like at the end of this time, or at the end of this, what am I going to achieve? What am I going to get out of this? Yeah. But the moment you want to walk into something with no outlined goals, and then you want it to flow,
it's not gonna work. So I think the future talk, you see, before, after you're in a relationship, or maybe even before, the guy already knows what he wants. He's already sure if it's you, it's you. So by the time you're maybe a week or some few days or months, he already knows it's you. And so he'll start bringing up the future, and in his conversation, you'll always be included in his future.
Yeah, somebody who is always talking about, me, who is always talking about you dating, but he's always about himself or herself. You're not in the future plans. Or if you try to have you're like, babe, I'm thinking maybe by next month or by next, we should be able to buy this. Yeah. And then he's like, usijali, he just he brushes it off.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't want to involve you in his future. That is not somebody who is ready to settle down. That is a red flag. Run.
Yeah, run.
Run if you can.
Yeah, run.
And then another one. Some people like me, I'm very open. I'll just tell you, no, I'm not looking for a long term. If somebody, somebody you start dating or you start seeing each other, and then like you're interested, yeah. So you tell this guy, this is what I want at the end of the day, or at the end of this year, or at the end of these months. So you just come out open and tell them, I'm not looking for something long term. I'm looking for something short term. So you find that people get disappointed because you want to force somebody who wants to do short term with you to do long term with you, and if they're not able to deliver that, you get disappointed. Because actually this happens more with girls. A guy will come out straight to you and tell you, by the way, mimi nataka tu tusaidiane. You know what that means? Nataka tu tusaidiane. Yeah. And then you, because ladies, we get attached so quickly. So mtu amekwambia mnataka tusaidiane, but you already like, oh babe, how did you wake up? Oh, you are attaching your feelings. And then when they don't do that for you,
you get disappointed, heartbroken. You start,
if somebody come out straight to you and tells you, I want to do short term, and for you wanted to do long term, leave, because you're going to waste your time and waste your feelings for nothing. And if they tell you that they want to do long term and you want to do long term, fine, you can stay, because at least you have something in common to share. But the moment that your goals differ, you feel like he wants long term and you want short term, or I want short term and he wants long term, and it's not working for the both of you, that is the moment to leave. Actually, I appreciate people who are honest like that. I mean, just tell me, this is what you want. There's no point in wasting people, because you can waste like a whole 3 years of your life. Because usually when you start dating, sometimes you have to let go of certain things to be able to accommodate the other person. Even your skills or your hobbies or something, because sometimes they don't like them. And if you care about somebody, you try to let go of those things that they don't like, in as much as sometimes they make you happy. So you're wasting your 3 years with somebody, letting go of the things that make you happy, and then alikuwa ashakwambia mimi by this sitaki marriage. And then you're still there, and then 3 years later into the marriage, into the dating or whatever you people are having, do it dawns on you,
I don't want to settle down.
And then they tell you and you're like, hakuna signs a ring, and you're like, I've been wasting. No, you're not. You wasted your own time, because they told you, they came out clean to you and told you this and this and this is what I want, this is for how long I want it, and you insisted. So sometimes we hurt our own feelings, because I feel like, should somebody come up to you and tell you what they want, that should be simple. Very simple. Like you don't even have to argue about it.
So I think communication. Communication is key. You see, by the time you're in a relationship, you already know what you want. You already need to have communicated what you want. Even based on expectation, actually, you need to have already spoken them out. This is what I expect, and this. But of course, get realistic expectations, not some expectations that overboard. So you see,
like mnaishi Githurai and you're thinking of by next year I want a Lexus.
That's not gonna work.
No, I'm not trying to offend people who stay in Githurai. I'm just being realistic.
Example.
Like, let's have our, before you get into something, if you get into a relationship with somebody and they have outlined what they want, and you try to bring into what they don't want, and then you get disappointed,
So that brings up another point. I think, you see, when you're not comfortable around him, it really brings up you're also not ready to settle down, because if you're not comfortable around him, you feel for me, you feel he's so mature for you, so there's some things you can't do. You have to behave in a certain way, you have to dress in a certain way, you have to do things in a certain way to meet his standards and expectations. I don't think you're ready to settle down with him, because again, I do say, if you can live with things that you love about him, and there's that one thing you don't like,
Mm-hmm.
there's no point of settling down, because that one thing will really interfere with your, either if it's marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So if whatever is affecting you, maybe the negative side of him, you can live with it.
Yeah.
Then you're good to go. But if you're not, there's no point.
Yeah, basically the moment that you're in a relationship with somebody, but you're not comfortable, like you're used to doing, maybe mmezoea kukaa kwa couch uweke miguu hivi juu, but then when you're with that person, you feel like I need to be perfect, like I need to, sit like a lady, I need to, because what if I do this and is not happy about it, what if I do this and disappoint him? So in your mind you're trying to be perfect, you're trying to, like unatry ku please mtu, that's a huge sign that you're not just ready to settle down. Even as for you, yeah. Like if you want to, this is somebody that you are with, this is somebody that you're looking at 30 years, 50 years to come, looking at having kids in the future, but then when you're with him, you're not yourself. Not like, okay, you know how you be in your house with your own space and how you do your things. But then when you're with somebody else, you cannot do the same things. That is, just tells you that, no, this is not the person. But if you are with somebody and you feel like I can be who I want, I can be who I want to be, like I can do whatever I want, whatever that makes me happy, this is the person that is for you. Or even him, this applies to both, it applies both ways, yeah? Somebody like maybe sends you videos, or you've known him, sometimes people stalk as well. So you stalk his pictures or his socials, and then you see how he's behaving when he is with his friends. But then when he comes to you back to the house, or when you're with him together, he's a completely different person. Like he's trying to show you two pictures of himself. That is not the person for you.
Yeah, that's
you should be able to see like him the way that he is. Like he should be doing everything that he does with other people. He should not be like living two faces. When I'm with these friends, I'm this person, but when I'm with you, it doesn't make sense. Yeah. So if you are in any relationship with somebody and like you feel for yourself, or we're grown-ups, yeah? You can see if somebody is pretending or if somebody is putting up a show. But if they are being themselves, that is it.
Yeah. So actually, that happened to me. So I started dating a guy, and the guy was so mature for me. Okay, I wasn't used
what
to
do you
that
mean mature?
life.
Yeah.
You see, he's that the way he dresses, the way he talks, the way he does things.
Perfect.
Perfect. I just felt out of place.
No room for mistake.
I felt out of place. I felt lost. This is not what I signed up for. So I was trying to meet his expectations.
Or you're trying to like shrink yourself to try and fit into his life.
Even the way I was talking, I changed. You have to talk like a mature person.
With the decorum.
Yes. And I'm telling you, it's like an assignment you're being given. It's a show. You're not happy. You see, you're trying to put up a show.
You're trying to please the other person.
Yes. I'm telling you, it was a mess. It was a mess. I never liked it. And we just had to break up because I couldn't. I wasn't able to continue faking something. I'm just not that type of a person. You see, I'm that jumpy, jovial. That type. But here you have to be like, act like a lady with dignity. And
I believe
you have to be like, this is how I do things. I'm planning to do this. You see, you have to start thinking even what you're planning, even if you don't have a plan. Because it's like, I'm planning to do this and this. And so you're like, I feel left. I'm so left out.
Yeah, so
I was also planning to do this and this and this.
But in the real sense, you're not planning.
I wasn't
but
planning
that's
anything.
In as much as you're not comfortable in doing that, I feel like it was more of a, positive side of it. It makes you, want to try and go an extra mile for yourself.
Yeah, that was positive. But see, there's the other negative side. You really have to put up a show.
Yeah.
Whenever you're around him, I would be like, even the way I sit, talk, behave, to meet his standards. And I'm telling you, I never liked it.
So generally when you are with a person and you don't feel like the inner child of you coming out, like you're trying to put up somebody, trying to be perfect, but is not the person for you.
No, that wasn't the person. It was a mess, a big mess. Anyway, life has to move on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because even I'm sure you already met another person, or you're in the process of meeting, or you will meet another person, who you will feel more comfortable with,
Yeah.
And then love will flow.
So that brings me back to another point. He's not. He's not ready to let go of his past lifestyle, the boy party lifestyle. He just wants to keep going out, partying every day. You see, there are people who party from Monday to Monday.
Yeah, it happens.
Every day is a club day, every day is a drinking day. But you see, once you get in a relationship, I might not be that type of a person. I don't drink, I don't do that. You don't still expect to continue with that life. Trust me, you don't expect that. Okay, I didn't tell you not to drink. No, go on with your life. But again, you need to stop.
Yeah.
To limit, to just stop something.
Accommodate his life. Because there's no way that you're going to be in a relationship. Say you're 30, the girl you're dating maybe is 28. And you want to live your life like you used to live when you're 24. Classes, or if you don't have no work, party from Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, all through the weekend. And then this is you get into a relationship with somebody. This is somebody who's looking at long term, someone who want a future with you. Lakini you still want to live back to the life that you used to live. Certain things have to change. Change is the only thing that is constant. Certain things will definitely have to change, because you do not expect that now that the way you used to live your life single is the same way you're going to live your life dating. Yeah, because ulikuwa unarudi kwa nyumba 4 a.m. Now you have somebody in the house. Ulitoka kwa nyumba jana 6 p.m. You want to come back into the house 5 a.m. And you're not even married yet. What kind of picture is that? I mean, you're just telling me, sir or lady, I'm not ready to be with you. I still want to be in my life. I still want to enjoy my life. Like, if you start dating and you see somebody has this kind of traits, don't waste your time. Basically, don't just waste your time, because he's not ready to. Certain things, priorities have to change, because once you let somebody into your life, you have to be able to accommodate their feelings, accommodate their, everything that they do. And you don't expect to live the same way that you used to live.
Because if he's sure you will be the wife, or maybe
mother to his kids,
trust me, he's gonna change. It is just happening
naturally. You don't even have to force it.
So he's not changing. He wants still the life to remain the same. You're the one to change for him.
And one thing I learned for sure, one thing I know, you cannot change somebody to be what you want them to be. Somebody is going to change because they want to change. But the moment you see that you're trying to apply pressure for somebody to be what they want, what you want them to be, that is the point that you start hurting your own feelings. That is the point that you get disappointed. When you have these expectations, like, you really disappoint yourself. Somebody who wants to change will do it automatically. You don't even have to ask for it. But when you want to try and say, oh, you should stop doing this because now we are dating, or you should start doing this because he's not ready to be with you, or she's not ready to be with you, because if they want to, they will.
And someone will take you just like you are. Someone's okay, you don't need to come and change me. Stop dressing like this, stop doing that, don't apply makeup. Actually
when you meet somebody, and then they want you to transform into something of their own liking. I mean, if you like a lady with makeup, go for that. If you like for somebody who is natural, go for that. Because there is no point coming to someone's life and then you want to try and change them to be what pleases you. No. As for me, if you come into my life and then you start telling me this is what you should be doing, of course certain things I'll use my mind, my head, and think like, okay, so I'm doing this with this guy, and I'm not supposed to do this, or I feel like it's good for me to stop certain habits, you know,
Yeah.
because maybe it's not comfortable. But the moment you try, you start ordering somebody around. No, you know, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. It's a complete turn off for anyone.
Yeah. So that's I think relationship supposed to be okay, it's supposed to be based on communication.
Literally, yeah.
Before you get in a relationship, bring up everything you want, and she brings up everything.
Before
and
you
then
get
once
attached.
you agree, I think it will be easier. Because these things that come up on the way, I don't like. I'll stop. Okay, stop doing makeup. I don't want to see you with. Don't put
With so
I
and
don't
so.
know, fake nails. I don't put fake nails. I want you to shave your hair. I want you to do that.
Or I want you to wear wigs.
Yeah.
I want you to
Don't wear trousers. Don't wear short dresses. Excuse me. In the first place, you met me like that.
Yeah.
You loved me like that. Okay, you approached me when I was like that. Why are you trying to change me? The same way, I can't come and tell you I don't know. I will like guys with long hair, beards.
And I know you don't have.
You don't have.
Because
no.
yeah, if I wanted that, I would have gone for that in the first place.
Yeah.
But I came into this knowing very well that you do not have that. So why should I start expecting you to get it out of nowhere?
Yeah. So basically, just do you.
Yeah, let the relationship flow.
So another thing is the guys or maybe a girl or a lady or the guy. I don't like someone who don't keep their promises.
Same. Big time.
And like by next week I'm going to take you this place. Next week you're going to do this and this, and then when that comes when that times come, he's like I forgot, I'm busy, I'm not around. You see, they start bringing up things that were not there in the first place.
Like, don't promise me something if you know you're not going to deliver.
Yeah.
If you know you're not going to deliver, don't bring it up. Because there's no point. You're unanisumbua akili for nothing. Like even somebody promising you money. Somebody comes out of nowhere and tells you, sasa kwaje, by the way, I'll send you 10K maybe tomorrow or next week. And then now next week reaches out to me, so like I'm supposed to remind you. Why were you telling me in the first place? You should have just shut up about it, because there's no point trying to tell me and then now you need me to do a follow-up. Like promising somebody who like just promises you something and they don't live up to the promises, they're not just ready. Because
you see, most people promise to impress.
Yeah.
I'm trying to impress you with things that are not there in the first place. I will do this for you, I will take you here, I will buy you this, but in reality, nothing of the sort will happen. They'll be like, something came up, I will call you later. Actually, that's how they do it. Or I am busy, I will call you later.
And then
actually, even a small promise like I'll call you later, please just call. Because someone will be like, I'll call you in 20 minutes. 5 hours later, they haven't called.
And then you're sitting there waiting. Still waiting for them to call.
Am I supposed to remind you? You are supposed to call me. Actually, I'm very bad at reminding people. In the first place, you promised, so keep it.
No, I get mad. I get disappointed. Because why were you promising me in the first place? You should have just, if you know you. I mean, because as I will say, like you will do this if you want to, but if you don't want to, no point. So guys, I think that's all for today about science is not ready
to sit down. Anything, if you have more points, you can
comment below, share, like, subscribe. And it's been fun hanging around with you people. I hope you get to enjoy this video and tell us more what you think about this year and your thoughts. And if you want to add something, if you want to minus something,
feel free to do that. And if you have a topic you need us to discuss, feel free to comment.
Until next time, bye.
Bye.